Hi, I'm Stephanie, and this is a special episode of Texas Peach Knits. Today, I'm going to be talking all about the rules, tips, tricks, and prizes for the Texas Peach Knits Fluff Your Stash make-along that's going on this whole summer. So here is everything you need to know in one video about the Fluff Your Stash summer make-along. I'm going to be reading some of my notes that I have on my computer screen in front of me, so you may see my eyes darting in weird directions, and I apologize for that, but I cannot memorize everything. So here's the rules and the prizes information, at least what I can give you right now. First of all, please email me at texasppeachnits@gmail.com to get your copy of the coloring sheet. Many of you have already done this, and I've already seen a lot of awesome coloring sheets posted on Instagram in your stories and on your walls, and I just love seeing that everybody is having fun with that. So this is an organizational, decluttering, and refocusing make-along. The purpose of fluffing your stash is to assess, care for, and appreciate your yarn stash and all of your related supplies and materials. The purpose of this is not to get rid of your stash, though some people might have personal goals of having less stash or being more mindful about what type of stash they have. And throughout the summer, I'm going to be sharing more videos focused on fluffing your stash, some about organization, some about decreasing stash, and some about decluttering your stash. So you have those to look forward to too. But the primary goal of Fluff Your Stash is just to know what stash you have, appreciate it, and take care of it. This make-along started on June 1st, and it runs through August 31st of 2024, this summer. I am going to be drawing at least 4 prizes. There will be a prize for each month based off of the Instagram posts, Instagram stories, emails I receive from people letting me know how their stash fluffing is going. You should try to include pictures, maybe have a picture of your coloring page progress. You could have before and after pictures. You could have pictures of your whips. Any of that is great. There's really no rules about what exactly you have to post, but you should make sure you tag me, because Instagram does not always show people things with a hashtag anymore. So you need to mention me, say at Texas Peach Knits, so I know you posted. I'm going to be keeping track of how many times people post, and for every post, you get an entry into that month's drawing. So there will be a drawing for June, a drawing for July, and a drawing for August. The drawing for June will be for this beautiful skein of Mystery Mouse Yarn Co. 75/25 sock weight superwash merino in the Sense and Sensibility colorway. So this will be the prize for June. I also just received a package from the delightful Lynn of Chicken Lady Fiber Arts, and her items will be going into future drawings. We will also be having a grand prize at the end of the summer. To be entered into the grand prize, you must email me your finished coloring page. You heard that right. You need to finish it. Make sure you do all the things and have all the yarn balls colored in and email it to me. You must email it by August 31st. That is the last day, and it must be complete. Now, I started coloring my own coloring sheet and I thought, if I keep this up, I'm going to need more coloring sheets. So I might print multiples for myself. However, each person only gets one entry in the grand prize drawing. So you could be entered multiple times for each of the monthly drawings, but you only get one entry in the grand prize drawing. So it's very equal for everyone, no matter how much little or a lot of stash fluffing that you do just need to complete the whole sheet. All right, what am I forgetting? Okay. One thing is if you live outside of the United States, you may be awarded a different prize, and that is solely due to the cost of shipping, and I am so sorry. People outside the United States often get patterns as prizes. I know, I apologize, but shipping costs are just insane, and it's insane to spend more than the cost of the prize on the shipping to get the prize to someone. And I thank you. I do thank you for understanding. So I can always check and see what the shipping would be, and if it's not that bad, it might work. But in most cases, if you're outside of the United States, I will be giving you an alternate prize. All right, what are my tips and my tricks for fluffing your stash? The first one is, please set your own goals. Don't do just what you see everybody else doing. Maybe your goal is to completely reorganize one large yarn shelf in your house, and that's what you're going to be doing all summer. That is great. Maybe your goal is to just work on whips. Do it. You can color every single yarn ball the same color, just working on whips that you started before June 1st. That is okay. Set your own priorities. My second tip is work at your own pace. This is not a speed trial. You have 3 months. I like having large chunks of time dedicated to the things that I need to do. So you have a lot of time. You can split this up into very small chunks. You can do one project bag a week. You can work on cleaning off one cubby in a shelf every weekend. Or if you don't have the time to spread it out, you can dedicate a weekend to just attacking your yarn stash, reorganizing, cleaning, dusting, destashing, all of that. Do it KonMari style. I don't care. Do it all at one time. So it's up to you. And I'm like waving my hands around a lot. I need like a song and dance team for fluffing your stash. So work at your own pace. Go slow, go fast. Either way is great. All right, number 3, almost everything counts. I am not the knitting police. I am not the stash fluffing police. I am your motivation or your motivation fairy, as I have heard myself called now, which is very exciting. Everything counts. If you want to include reorganizing your fabric stash, go for it. If you want to include your spinning stuff and your fiber, go for it. If you want to include organizing your embroidery materials, do it. Mainly craft supplies. I mean, you could get weird and find something else to do, but try to keep it kind of in the domain of craft supplies. So mainly the one thing that probably wouldn't get you to color in a ball is if you bought brand new yarn and a brand new pattern and brand new supplies and started a new project. That probably wouldn't count for anything, but almost everything else counts. So just have fun, be relaxed. I'm honestly not going to check anything, so you just do you. All right, this is a question that someone gave me, and it's a great question. I was asked methods for getting rid of stash. Any method counts. Yes, any method counts. If you finish a skein of sock yarn by knitting it into socks, that counts as that stash being, that yarn being gone from your stash. If you want to give leftovers of your yarn to your children, that counts. If you want to throw some yarn away, you might need to check on that. That counts. If you want to sell stuff, if you want to give things to a friend, all of that counts as getting rid, destashing your stash. All of those things count. Number 5, if you want to win, share, share, share. Share those pictures, share them on Instagram, put them in your stories, put them on your wall. I don't care. Email to me. The more you share, the more entries you get. I would love to see before and afters of yarn shelves, by the way. I feel like that's content we all need more of in our lives. All right, and continue watching my YouTube channel, and please subscribe. I often don't remember to say subscribe, but it really does help. And I'm getting close to 1,000. I don't think I'll ever be monetized because I don't think I'll ever be able to make enough videos to get monetized, but it would be really cool to hit 1,000 subscribers. So watch my YouTube for more stash fluffing videos. I can't even say fluffing. More stash fluffing videos. Pay attention to my Instagram because I'm going to be sharing more things there, and color in that coloring page. Okay, I have a couple of fun updates for you before I end this intro to stash fluffing video. One is that Dawn let me know that she cleaned out a whole bunch of project bags and she found $80. So if you're short on cash, go clean out your project bags. I'm like your mom, go clean your room. Go clean your project bags out. I know mine are messy, and I found candy in one of mine the other day. So yeah, gotta clean out those project bags every once in a while. Ellen decided to frog a blanket project. Good for you, Ellen. She said, I'm just not really a blanket person. That's okay. Knit what you love, frog what you don't. We can all move on. Amy of Two Sisters and Some Yarn bought Hobby Lobby clearance yarn and said she thought that maybe she was not fluffing her stash correctly. Well, Amy, buying yarn is not a part of fluffing your stash, but it is not against the rules. It's just like no effect. So there you go. Buy your clearance yarn. And lastly, Gail found 5 sweater quantities of yarn that she had forgotten about. Remember how in my last video I said, I know I am not the only person that has found a sweater quantity of yarn that I didn't remember when I went through my stuff. She found 5. She gets 5 free sweaters. That's awesome. I think that's great. So go through your stuff, know what you have so you can use it and you can love it. All right, one last tip. If you need a project to frog, I'm going to be participating in the Politically Incorrect Knitters Shark Week again this summer, and you can check them out for all the details on Shark Week. I feel like it's like July 7th. I need to check that. I'll put it here when I remember. But the whole point of that is you challenge yourself to start a project, and if you don't finish it by the end of Shark Week, you have to frog it. And you know what? That might be okay because you'll get to bubble in 6 skeins of yarn on the coloring sheet when you frog it. I mean, that seems all right to me. So you can participate in that. You can even use old stash yarn, get in a few more yarn balls colored in, and please go clean up your stuff. I'm looking forward to talking about more stash fluffing with you. And my next video I'm going to be recording is going to be about gentle ways to decrease your stash. And what's one thing that I'm going to be frogging? I'm going to be frogging this sweater, which I know I have shown before and said I wanted to frog it, but I never have. It's way too big, it's way too floppy. So this is the last time you're gonna see it. I think it's like the calligraphy cardigan or something like that. I think this yarn wants to be like a sporty v-neck. So let me know in the comments if you think this is singing sporty v-neck to you. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.